Well, welcome back to day two. Today I got three things in mind today. One is I have an image of a photography spot that I wanted to go to the year that my luggage wound up in Tampa while I was in Rome. And I didn't get a chance to come last time. So this time I'm coming to try this shot with just my iPhone. That video will actually be up on my photography channel. I'll show you where I'm going. You can see out here to the side of me the Roman ruins. And I am headed here to the monument to somebody whose name I can never remember. They call it the Wedding Cake building. And I'm going around this side of it to the back side to look out over the Roman Forum. And everywhere you go here right now, you will see this. So I have to kind of take the long way around. They have a lot of stuff covered up as they're doing preparations for the Jubilee year. I think I found a place here where I can cross the road, fingers crossed. But if you look right down there, that's the Colosseum. The Colosseum is another spot that I would love to go for a sunrise pic. But I don't know if I'll go this trip or not, because I really only have tomorrow, and I'm a little late for this. I'll be there before sunrise, but I'm going to get here about halfway through Blue Hour. I wanted to get here before Blue Hour, so I had plenty of time to get set up and all that. I'm going to be a bit rushed, but with a little bit of jet lag, I had my alarm set right, then I fell back asleep. Now, I'll be honest, they have so much of this closed off, I don't even know that I can get here. It is what it is. So I found these stairs that I think will take me where I want to go. I'm almost there. Well, I was wrong. There is no way to get to where I want to go because they have so much of it blocked off for restoration. Let me turn this around. Where I want to go is up there. And there is a walkway through there, but the gate's locked. On a normal day, when the place is not under restoration, there's a set of stairs on the other side of the building. You can just walk straight up there pretty much any time, day or night. But they have all that blocked off, so here I am. I am going to set up and take a couple of pictures. There is no picture from here for a video. So I'll probably just throw that picture up here, and then I'm going to start walking toward my other destination, which won't be open for a while yet, but I can stop and get some coffee somewhere. That destination is the Basilica of San Luigi, which is a French church here in town that houses the works of Caravaggio that I want to see. I think it opens in about 3 hours. So I got plenty of time, you know, well, 2 hours maybe, because I'm almost at 7 now. So got plenty of time to get there, but I'll go ahead. I'm facing away from the sun, so there will be no sunrise in this picture, but we'll see what happens. So I was just up there, and there is another staircase that comes up here to this courtyard, and I'm just going to follow it around where it leads. I want to see if there's another location I could come back to tomorrow. If not, I may walk to the Colosseum, because there's a shot I want to take there, and I'm pretty sure it's not blocked, but they could still have a lot of fencing up around it, which makes it worthless. The place I wanted to go is right up there because it looks directly out over the Forum. Goes straight down there. The sun is coming up over here. I'm going to see what I can get from here, but it's not what I wanted. So while I'm here, I'm going to walk down to the Forum and see if there's any kind of composition that I can get. And although my sky is destroyed, but you know, I got time, so why not? Well, I've taken a few shots. I'm not real happy with them, but I have tried. And so I'm going to go find some coffee, and then I'm going to go find the Basilica of San Luigi, and we'll take you along on that trip. Just a quick note that there are fountains like this everywhere around Rome. They are all totally drinkable. Nobody hardly ever buys bottled water here. They bring a bottle, they fill it up here, they carry it with them, they fill it up again. So if you come to Rome, just keep that in mind. You don't need to spend $5 on a bottle of water. This is the Roman Forum, and it is what I wanted to get a picture of. It starts way over there, comes all the way down through here. You can see the cupola that we were just photographing. We're coming up around the Pantheon. I don't think I'm going in there today. I might come back tomorrow. The church behind us that I just got a quick glimpse of with the statue of the elephant out front, that is another church in honor of Mary, I believe. It's beautiful inside. Doesn't look like much outside, but it's beautiful inside. And it has a statue in there, at least one, I think, from Michelangelo. I'll give you a little sense of scale here by putting these people in the frame. And ordinarily, this is a beautiful place to come and take pictures around the square, but as you can see, the fountain here is being restored for the Jubilee year. It's gorgeous. It's going to be even more gorgeous when they get finished. And of course, this is right in the middle of tourist area, which means all of the restaurants right around this plaza here are going to be more expensive, and the food's not going to be quite as good. But, you know, it's all you got time for. I've eaten here, it's okay. But there is a coffee shop right here that I'm going to head to. I've been here several times, and get a cappuccino for the morning. Now, it's sort of the traditional method of drinking espresso, cappuccino, having breakfast, to have it at the bar. That cappuccino cost 1.5 euro, where in the States, which is less than $2, in the States that would have cost me $3.50 to $4.50. Trust me, it would not have been as good. But there's also, if you come by here and they're closed, you can get it out of the wall. So while I was on my way to my next stop, I ran into them filming something. I'm not really sure what. I've got still a little over an hour before the church opens. I've been calling it the Basilica. It's not a basilica. It's just a church. And so I thought I would, at least since I was only a 10-minute walk away, I thought I would show you something that really didn't have any plans of coming to this time, because I come here every time. It's just down this street. Like I said, there is a lot of restoration going on around Rome, and all of the people, thousands and thousands of people who have come to Rome to do nothing more than to throw their coins into the Trevi Fountain. Not happening. So since I still have a while, I'm going to have something a little more substantial than just a cappuccino. So I've stopped at a little restaurant here on the street, just around the corner from the Trevi Fountain, and I have ordered an omelet with prosciutto and mozzarella and an Americano coffee. And then we're going to go back to the Church of St. Louis of France. And I've already been by there once. They're working inside. Should be fun. We'll see. In the times that I have been to Rome, I have traveled down this particular street from Trevi Fountain back here behind me over to Piazza Navona many times. And when I get down here to the main street and I cross over, you take a left and go down about a block to take the street into Piazza Navona. If you go straight, you'll come into the Church of St. Louis of France. And that's why I've never seen it before in my life. I have bypassed it every single time. This little spot is just like a half a block over from where I was just recording. And once I turned my head and saw it, I thought, I better stop in here. And like everything else, it's covered up for some restoration, but I think you can still see why it is such a beautiful little place to just walk through. And that's really all you can do is walk through. And if you're a photographer, it's gorgeous. I apologize if that made you dizzy, but to come stand right here in the middle of this circle underneath that glass ceiling up there with a wide angle lens on your phone or a wide angle lens on your camera, it's a gorgeous shot. And you know, we might come back here when I'm doing some tutorials on photography, because I can get all of this other junk out of the picture. Well, okay, this is going to be strike two for the things that I came to Rome to do. This was the main one, and I should have known. I should have checked, but I didn't. It wouldn't have mattered. I already had my trip planned. But I might not have walked over here today had I known that the Caravaggio works were closed. But you know, they're getting ready for the year of Jubilee, and next year it'll all be available with millions and millions and millions of other people here. So from the Pantheon, I typically walk down this street right here and I turn left, and about 2 minutes from here is Piazza Navona. I'm not going to go there today. This video is already way too long, but I will go there tomorrow. Even though I know the fountains, there are two gorgeous fountains there. I'm sure they're covered up for restoration. But at this corner, this is the church. And I have passed that church forever and had no idea Caravaggio's works were in there. None. And now I can't get to them. Pretty much everything in here is closed. This is as close as I will get to Caravaggio's paintings. Well, as I posted on Instagram this morning, which would be yesterday morning when you see this video tomorrow, I'm batting 0 for 3 today. No sunrise picture that I wanted at the Forum. Trevi Fountain is shut down, and this church is basically closed. But I am not deterred. I am still enjoying every minute of walking around. And tomorrow we're going to go over to at least one place tomorrow. We may not do as long a video as we did today. We're going to go back to Piazza Navona. Now the 3 fountains in Piazza Navona are closed. I've already walked by there today. But the church that I absolutely love the most, the Basilica of St. Agnes in Agone. I love that church. And nothing there is closed for renovation, because I walked through it this morning. We'll see you tomorrow. And just a postscript note here, I am going to walk back to the hotel and rest for a little bit. It is just now a little after 9:30 in the morning. I have the whole day ahead of me. I do have a live stream planned a little later on. It'll be 1 o'clock here, so I need to figure out where that's going to come from. But I've already walked 12,000 steps and I've climbed 15 flights of stairs. So, you know, today's starting out to be a pretty decent day.